From AccuWeather.com, this is AccuWeather Daily, a brief host-read article. It's weather news in a nutshell. AccuWeather meteorologists are warning about a storm that will rapidly strengthen as it moves northward from the U.S. to Canada. The budding bomb cyclone will unleash torrential rain and powerful winds from the Appalachians to the Atlantic coast that can snarl travel, trigger flooding, and cause power outages at midweek. The beginnings of the storm already produced torrential downpours and severe thunderstorms from Louisiana to Georgia early on Tuesday. Tornado warnings were issued for some of the thunderstorms. Damaging winds and flash urban flooding will be the main threats from the storms. As downpours and thunderstorms ramp up in the southeast, rain will expand northward and begin to soak the central Appalachians, the mid-Atlantic, and southern New England regions. A wintry mix will occur in northern New England, where chilly air remains for a time. Some of the major southern U.S. cities at risk for urban flooding this morning include Atlanta, Charlotte, and Mobile. The storm will quickly reorganize along the upper mid-Atlantic coast Wednesday and intensify. The central pressure of the storm will plunge, creating a giant vacuum in the atmosphere that will cause winds to rush in. When the central pressure crashes 71 hundredths of an inch of mercury, or 24 millibars, in 24 hours or less, like this storm is projected to do, bombogenesis will occur, and a bomb cyclone will be born. Enough rain will fall to boost stream, river, lake, and reservoir levels and trigger urban flooding. A plume of moisture will likely be traced for more than 2,000 miles, all the way from the northeastern U.S. to the Caribbean Sea, and will fit the definition of an atmospheric river. This advancing squall will bring the highest risk of accidents on the roads and ground stops at some airports. Ponding, greatly reduced visibility, and even thunder and lightning can accompany the squall along the Interstate 95 corridor. Fog alone has already been causing some delays in locations and will resume or continue until the storm departs later tonight. AccuWeather Chief On-Air Meteorologist Bernie Rayno said that locally severe thunderstorms can occur on Wednesday in the coastal Northeast, with the possibility of a few tornadoes in part of the Mid-Atlantic. While much of the heavy rain will fall east of areas that received multiple feet of snow in recent weeks around the Great Lakes, some downpours will reach northern New England. Even without snow on the ground, the firehose effect of rain alone can lead to significant urban and small stream flooding from Delmarva to New England, including the major metro areas of Philadelphia, New York City, Boston, Providence, and Hartford. Powerful wind gusts can occur without any thunder and lightning from this storm. The strongest winds in this storm will be from the south along the Atlantic coast from this afternoon into the evening. In this zone, from eastern North Carolina to southeastern Maine and the maritime provinces of Canada, gusts will frequently range between 50 and 70 miles per hour, with an AccuWeather local storm max gust of 85 miles an hour. Farther west, winds may be light most of the time over the central Appalachians today. However, as the storm center moves toward Canada and bombs out, strong winds from the west and northwest will range from 30 to 50 miles per hour, with locally higher gusts. These same gusts will break through to the Atlantic seaboard later tonight and tomorrow. While sporadic power outages can occur as the storm strengthens in the Midwest and the Northeast, the greatest risk of regional problems, including damage to property and holiday decorations, will be in coastal areas of the Northeast and in eastern New England in particular. The impactful nature of the storm in coastal areas of the Northeast will be like a land-filling strong tropical storm or hurricane. People are urged to secure those holiday decorations, as well as trash cans, recycling bins, trampolines, so they don't become airborne projectiles that can injure people or damage property. In the wake of the storm, Arctic air will rush in from the Midwest and can catch up to the backside of the storm's moisture. Aside from a period of heavy lake effect snow from tonight into Friday, a general burst of snow can quickly cover roads and make for slippery travel from the eastern part of the Ohio and Tennessee valleys to the Appalachians from today through early tomorrow. That's all for now. You can find more stories and more regional forecasts at AccuWeather.com. And for your local forecast at your fingertips, download the AccuWeather app. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from AccuWeather.